What's up, it's your boy, I know Mercy, the Mad Hatter. I got up pretty earlier today and found out some interesting news, let's just call it, about a leaked roster for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and it's not good. It's not great. It just, I wasn't really sure what to expect from the Capcom side. I had an idea of what I could expect, and since making my original video about what Marvel characters I wanted in the game, I have actually thought of a couple of Capcom characters that I think would have been interesting, and they aren't fucking here. But I have them written down right here. So this is the full roster list, the leaked roster list. It might change. It might be wrong. More might be added later. It's still pretty early in the game's development. But so far, this is all the characters we have. But so far, this is all the characters we know are most likely going to be in the game. Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins, Chris Redfield from Resident Evil, Chun-Li, Dante from Devil May Cry, Firebrand from Ghosts and Goblins, a Monster Hunter, Morgan, Nemesis, Ryu, of course, Spencer from Bionic Commando, Strider, and Mega Man X from Capcom. And in Marvel, we got Ant-Man, Captain America, Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, Gamora, Hawkeye, Hulk, Iron Man, Nova, Rocket Raccoon and Groot are going to be a combined hybrid character, Thanos, Thor, and Ultron. Apparently there's one other Capcom character that hasn't been released yet, and they're already talking about DLC. From the last trailer, at least last trailer I saw, you saw that Sigma is going to be the first DLC character, and apparently Venom is going to be another one, which is fucking awesome. But here's the thing. In Marvel vs. Capcom 3, there were 38 characters just on disc that we could play immediately as soon as we bought it. There's 26 here. Like, maybe they're gonna add more characters. I certainly fucking hope so, because otherwise this is a really this is a really small roster considering the type of game it is. I mean, especially since they're all pre-made characters. They aren't like making their own or anything like that. It's just, but no, this small ass fucking roster. It's okay. So some of these you're gonna expect. I mean, Chun-Li, Morrigan, Ryu, Strider, Mega Man, y'all, Captain America, Captain Marvel, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor. Y'all knew that they were going to be in this game. They're basically staples of this series, and fuck, you already saw a couple of them in previous trailers. So there's that. Like, you already knew that fucking Ryu and Chris and Mega Man and, you know, all the characters from the trailer, you already knew they were going to be in this game, and so that's, you know, it's not that all that surprising. What is surprising is Arthur and Firebrand, because, okay, so I'm not, like, intimately aware of the meta of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I played it a bunch with my friends when I was in college, and I saw certain characters being used a lot, and I saw certain characters not being used all that much. I wasn't aware that Arthur and Firebrand were particularly popular. I mean, I know that the game Ghosts and Goblins, it's famous, but it's more infamous than anything else. Ghosts and Goblins especially is infamous for being fucking impossible. Super Ghouls and Ghosts is easier, but it's still really fucking hard. It was basically the Dark Souls of that era. So, like, I get that there's some popularity attached to the characters, but really? But okay. Chris Redfield, he's okay, fine, whatever. Obviously, Chun-Li and Ryu, everyone knew they were gonna be in this. They're like the hallmarks of the Street Fighter, of the Street Fighter games. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm wondering if Ken has ever been in one of these games, because I don't know. He wasn't in 3, and I don't really remember any of the previous games, so I'm not entirely sure. But I mean, his fighting style is pretty much exactly like Ryu, so I guess it would just be kind of cloning the character. Although they did include Akuma in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and Morrigan is. Oh wait. Oh fuck. I can't remember him, but there was actually another Darkstalkers character in this game. I don't remember what his name is. It's Jahid or Dajid or something like that. I think he's one of the villains, maybe, or I don't know. I've never really been into Darkstalkers all that much, but Morgan being in the game makes sense. I'm a little surprised that Felicia isn't in this one again, but I mean, they replaced her with another character, which, from what I've seen, people are actually somewhat excited about. So I guess he's a fairly popular character. So okay, no big deal there. Nemesis, why the fuck is he still here? I don't know. He's here. Okay. Okay, Chris Redfield. Actually, I don't really think people like Chris Redfield all that much. I could be wrong. Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. If maybe everyone fucking loves Chris Redfield. I don't fucking know. But just Nemesis, really? I mean, I get Nemesis is cool. He's a cool villain. It's just. I'm gonna bring Wesker into this. Just saying. Not. Gonna go with Nemesis. Okay. I'm actually a little surprised that they didn't have Leon Kennedy in this game, because I think they're remaking Resident Evil 2 pretty soon, and like Resident Evil 4 is one of the most popular games in the series, at least as far as I know. So it's weird that they don't have Leon in this. Also, why the fuck is Spencer still here? I mean, Bionic Commando. Really? You're Bionic Commando. That's the game you think deserves to be represented in this Capcom. You think, oh, everyone just fucking loved Bionic Commando. Let's put Spencer the fuck in here. Especially considering that fucking disastrous remake you made right before or right after Marvel 3 came out. Because, yeah, no one liked that. I mean, they made another Bionic Commando a couple years ago, and I think that one did better. Again, don't quote me on it. But Spencer, really? You're bringing Spencer here? Okay. Strider, pretty popular character, so not a big surprise there. And of course, Mega Man X, who, fucking course. The fucking course you're gonna bring Mega Man into this. Why the fuck wouldn't you? I was actually surprised that Zero was in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and not Mega Man. Just okay. One odd thing, Monster Hunter. I'm curious what they're gonna do with him, because the Monster Hunter is completely I can't say customizable. I'm stupid. But that's what he is. He's completely up to what the player wants him to be. What armor he's using, what weapon he's using. So I'm curious what they're gonna do with that. Maybe you can use multiple weapons, like each attack has a different weapon, maybe, or maybe they're just gonna use the most well-known or most used weapon in the games. I don't know. I'm curious about that. I want to know more about the Monster Hunter. That's something I want to know more about. On the Marvel side, most of these are legit. I called Ant-Man. I'm actually surprised that I called anyone. But I called Ant-Man. And apparently, Venom is going to be a DLC character, so yeah, I called him too. I'm still surprised Loki isn't on this list. I am genuinely surprised that Loki isn't on this list, considering how popular he is right now. But okay. So of course you got the staples: Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor. Obviously they were gonna be in this. There was no doubt in my mind. Doctor Strange, I guess I can get, because his movie is one of the most recent Marvel movies that came out, and he's still probably on a lot of people's mind. And like I said, Doctor Strange is cool, so I'm good with that. I'm wondering how much of the movie Doctor Strange is actually going to be in this, and how much is going to be from the comic, because I actually don't know that much about this Doctor Strange comic. I really like the movie, but the comic has just always been kind of... Doctor Strange in the comic is something I've seen, like when he's visiting another hero, or another hero is visiting him. I've seen him, but I've never actually picked up a Doctor Strange comic to read for myself, so I'm not really sure what they're gonna do with him. Gamora is okay, yeah, that's legit. I buy that. Gamora is a pretty fucking awesome character. So no real complaints there. Hawkeye, no big surprise. Nova is kind of, because yes, the Nova Corps is in was in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, so. But the Nova Corps in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie isn't exactly what the Nova Corps in the actual comics are. So, I haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, so maybe they're more in line with their comic counterpart there. I don't know. But, okay, fine, whatever, fine. I am curious which Nova they're gonna go with, because there's the original Nova that was a grown man, and there's the new Nova, Sam something, I don't remember, who's a fucking teenager. So I'm assuming they're gonna go with that one, but I'm curious. Rocket and Groot. I'm good with this. I'm good with this because it reminds me of Fiora and Tor, the hybrid character from Mortal Kombat X. That sort of character. I can dig that. I think that's actually a pretty cool idea. Thanos. Okay. Okay, this is a game about the Infinity Stones, so I I guess it makes sense that he's in this. Not sure why he isn't the central villain, but okay. And of course, Ultron. So here's a question. Ultron is one half of the central villain of this game. Why is he coming out on disc and Sigma is DLC? Okay. That's fine. It's cool, Capcom. Just keep screwing over your fan base. That's great. So on Marvel's side, I don't have too many complaints. I can see the merit in all these characters. I don't have any major problem with any of them. Captain Marvel I'm good with. You know, Gamora I'm good with. Ant-Man I was actually expecting, so yeah. Capcom side I'm iffy about. I'm not, because I don't know a lot of these characters, and like okay, I know Arthur and a little bit of Firebrand, and why is Spencer still here? I don't get that. Like, was he like a really good character in 3? Like did everyone love playing with Spencer and just, oh yeah, Spencer is like one of our most popular fucking characters in this game. We gotta bring him back for the sequel, because otherwise, why the fuck is he here? I don't know, but okay. Small roster, that's an issue. And obviously there's no X-Men or Fantastic Four characters, and that's obviously going to piss a lot of people off, because apparently, I can't say Marvel, it's most likely Disney. Disney's being an asshole about, you know, bringing in the Fox-owned characters from X-Men and Fantastic Four, because of shit like that. Oh, Spider-Man's in this too, of course, because Spider-Man has to be in this. So he's in this too, but none of the X-Men or the mutants or Fantastic Four or Doctor Doom or anything like that. No, fuck them, because fuck you, Disney. Because like, yeah, I get it, I guess, you know, but you're pissing people off. That's not a good thing to do. It's not a good thing to do. Also, making the fucking roster this goddamn small is stupid. It's like I know there are rosters that are smaller than this in other fighting games, but they don't have this pedigree. First of all, they don't have the luxury of it. Most fighting games actually have to make their own characters and figure out how they're gonna play and how their personality is gonna be. Marvel vs. Capcom basically has an easy cheat. All of these characters are pre-made. They have their powers and weapons and personalities deadlocked. So the fact that they have that much of a leeway on most other fighting games, and the roster is still this fucking small, especially considering in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, the roster was fucking huge. It just doesn't make sense that it's this fucking small, and especially considering they don't add in a lot of characters that a lot of people have wanted for a while. I've been hearing a lot of people say that they wanted Asura from Asura's Wrath in this game, and that would have been awesome. It would have been amazing to see something like that, but no, we got Spencer again and Monster Hunter. That, okay, like, why the fuck not? But well, hopefully they change Spencer's design, because the one in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was fucking terrible. But there's still a lot of Marvel characters that they could use, even without going into the mutants or the Fantastic Four. It's just like Loki. I was saying, Loki. How has he not been in this series yet? It blows my fucking mind that he hasn't been. Or Black Panther. Why isn't he here? Black Panther is fucking awesome. He can tear so much ass in this game. And I am still holding out that, okay, so Thor obviously is still going to be dude Thor from the movies, which we all knew. You know, we saw it in the trailers, and even before then, we just kind of assumed that was going to be the case. But I'm still holding out hope that there's a skin for Jane Thor and Unworthy Thor. So, and I think those would be cool, and it's just, this is kind of a disappointment, because I'm not a huge Marvel vs. Capcom fan. Like I said, I've only ever played the third one to any real degree, and I played a bit of the second one in arcades, but I was excited for this, you know, because the Infinity Stone gameplay, I think that would be interesting. The characters, they're cool. I always liked the idea of the game, and I have enjoyed playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It's just, this is leaving a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths, I think, and Capcom really needs to get their shit in order. So, all right, I'm at No Mercy. I'll see y'all later.